Russia has one of the largest nuclear arsenals in the world. However, it has fallen behind America in intercontinental ballistic missile (ICBM) technology in the past decade. But this is about to change soon with Russia's latest missile addition, the Sarmat bomb, also known as Satan II. The Sarmat missile has the longest range of any ICBM in the world and can hit targets up to 11,200 miles away. This means that it could easily reach targets in Europe and the US. How dangerous is the Sarmat missile? Join us as we reveal how Russia deploys the Satan II, the nuke that can obliterate entire continents. On the 1st of March, 2018, Russian President Vladimir Putin announced the development of a new ballistic missile that NATO named the RS28 Sarmat or SSX-30 Satan II. Ballistic missiles are like rockets that launch satellites and people into orbit. They carry warheads and hit targets on Earth. The missiles travel in a wide arc over the Earth, allowing them to strike halfway around the world within an hour. As hard as it may, Putin emphasized that this missile system is designed to evade US missile defense systems. Therefore, the Russian Ministry of Defense, in collaboration with space industry companies, began an active phase of its development. In 2016, the Russian missile design company, the Makarov Rocket Design Bureau, released the first declassified image of the new RS-28 Sarmat rocket. This nuclear weapon can carry up to 15 large warheads, 16 smaller ones, and a combination of countermeasures or hypersonic boost glide vehicles that can wreak havoc. The RS-28 Sarmat is a new generation intercontinental ballistic missile, ICBM, developed by Russia to replace its aging R-36M2 Voyvoda, also known as SS-18 Satan ICBM. The rocket was reportedly under development between 2009 and 2011 and was launched amidst a deterioration of Russia's relations with the West. The decision to build the RS-28 Sarmat missile was not without controversy, as large liquid propellant missiles had long been considered obsolete. The United States had already abandoned liquid propellant in its strategic arsenal in favor of compact solid propellant missiles, making this move by Russia quite surprising. Despite the risks involved, Putin prioritized the secret development of new strategic missile systems due to their ability to act as a deterrent and be deployed quickly. The RS-28 Sarmat is kept in a modified 15P718M silo launching system, with a range that spans up to 18,000 kilometers and a launch weight exceeding 200 tons. It can carry as many as 10 multiple independently chargeable re-entry vehicles, MIRVs, each of which can hold a thermonuclear warhead. This makes the missile a potent weapon and a serious threat to any potential adversary. The RS-28 Sarmat is also reportedly capable of carrying hypersonic weapons, which makes it even more deadly. The missile has a total length of 35.5 meters and a diameter of 3 meters, making it one of the largest ICBMs in the world. With its advanced features and capabilities, the RS-28 Sarmat is a formidable weapon that has the potential to change the balance of power between nations. Furthermore, the Sarmat was initially scheduled to enter service between 2018 and 2020. However, the missile has been plagued with significant manufacturing, production, and testing delays, which have resulted in multiple postponements of its scheduled flight tests. In January 2022, the War-Bolt's flight tests for Sarmat were postponed due to problems with the missile's command module. Finally, on April 20, 2022, the missile underwent its first test flight, following which President Putin announced that the new ICBM would enter combat duty by the end of the year. However, despite the announcement, as of October 2023, only one additional Sarmat flight test had reportedly taken place, which was in February 2023 and likely ended in failure, according to US officials. This lack of successful tests has raised concerns about the missile's capabilities and readiness for deployment. Despite these concerns, in November 2022, the General Director of the Makarov Rocket Design Bureau, responsible for the design of Sarmat, claimed that the missile had already entered serial production. On September 1, 2023, Roscosmos chief Yuri Borisov announced that Sarmat had assumed combat alert posture, although this statement was likely premature. On October 5, 2023, President Putin noted during his speech at the Valdai Club that some administrative and bureaucratic procedures still needed to be carried out before Sarmat could be placed on combat duty. Moreover, on October 7, 2023, the Russian Ministry of Defense noted on Telegram that the final stages of construction and installation were still underway at the first launch facilities and associated command post. These developments indicate that the deployment of Sarmat is still a work in progress and may take some time before it becomes fully operational. Recent satellite images have revealed the construction progress at the 1st Regiment of the 62nd Missile Division, located near Uzhur in South Siberia. The construction of 46 Sarmat missiles is underway. They will eventually be deployed in 7 regiments, comprising 6 missiles per regiment and a 10-missile regiment spread across 2 divisions at Uzhur and Dombarovsky. The 1st Missile Regiment, which is being upgraded to the Sarmat, is the 302nd Missile Regiment, including 6 silos, the Launch Control Center and one of the accompanying silos, 12C, are still being constructed, while the other 3 silos, 13C, 15C, and 17C, are also undergoing upgrades. However, the remaining 2 silos, 16C and 18C, have only received minor upgrades so far, and it is expected that they will take several months to complete if they are scheduled for the same comprehensive upgrade as the other silo. The first 2 silos to begin their upgrades were Silos 12C, 55.1144 degrees, 89.6344 degrees, and 17C, 55.0347 degrees, 89.7286 degrees, which started their upgrades in the spring and summer of 2021, respectively. Over the past 2 years, the perimeters at both sites were removed, reshaped, and expanded with additional layers of fencing. The surface area of both silos has nearly doubled in size. Silo 12C has been broadened from approximately 0.228 square kilometers to 0.427 square kilometers, and the area of Silo 17C has been expanded from about 0.082 square kilometers to 0.136 square kilometers. As of mid-September, construction appeared to be nearly complete inside the inner silo areas at both sites. The Launch Control Center at Silo 12C has been upgraded to a newer LCC design that can also be seen at other Russian ICBM complexes, including the SS-27 Mod 1 Topol N silo field near Tatashevo, the SS-27 Mod 2 Yars silo field near Kozulsko, and the SS-19 Mod 4 a Vanguard silo field near Dombarovsky. In addition, Silo 12C boasts a new gun turret placement and expanded administrative area, although this outer area is not yet complete. Notably, the immediate area surrounding Silo 17C has been subject to significant wildfire damage in the past. In 2017, a wildfire burned through all 3 sets of perimeter fencing and damaged the inner road leading to the silo hatch. In May 2021, another wildfire again burned through the 3 layers of fencing and appeared to hurt an administrative building near the hatch. According to recent reports, the construction of Silos 13C and 17C, located at coordinates 55.2008 degrees, 89.7061 degrees, and 55.0822 degrees, 89.8155 degrees respectively, began nearly 1.5 years after the construction of the first 2 silos, and their upgrades are currently in progress since late 2022. As of mid-October 2023, it has been observed that significant construction activities are still underway at both sites, including underground work and interior work inside the silos. Trees have been removed at both sites to make space for the expanded perimeter fences. Although the new perimeters have been marked out, the multiple layers of fencing have yet to be completed. Additionally, new gun turrets have been installed at both sites, which can be seen from satellite images. On the other hand, as of mid-September 2023, the full site construction of silos 16C and 18C, located at coordinates 55.02470, 89.57110, and 54.95010, 89.68330 respectively, had not yet started. However, it has been observed that some maintenance work has been carried out at these sites since mid-2021, possibly in preparation for the full site construction. It is significant to note that all 4 silos currently under construction have been captured with their hatches opened by satellites. The images captured on multiple occasions have shown that several silos have their hatches available on the same day. In some cases, the hatches have remained empty for several days. This suggests that the upgrades of the silos themselves and the deployment of Sarmat ICBMs inside them, as claimed by high-ranking Russian officials, are well underway. However, when looked at more closely, the Satan II more accurately reflects Russia's consistent and predictable preferences about missile design rather than a detrimental innovation that may pose an immediate threat to U.S. national security. The missile's design is based on the previous RS-36M missile, which has been in service since the 1970s, and it is expected to replace the aging missile in Russia's nuclear arsenal. Again, the RS-28 comprises multiple independently targeted re-entry vehicles, MIRVs, with individually steerable warheads and anti-missile countermeasures. It is intended as a deterrent against potential adversaries and to maintain Russia's strategic balance with the U.S. Nevertheless, given the current geopolitical climate and the risk of miscalculation or miscommunication between the U.S. and Russia, it is crucial to remain vigilant and engaged in efforts to reduce the risk of nuclear conflict. The RS-28 missile has been portrayed as a catastrophic threat by news outlets. Still, based on its technical specifications, it is unlikely to significantly alter the nuclear balance of power between Russia and the United States. The missile's design reflects Russian technological preferences rather than catastrophic innovation, as Russian and Soviet missile designers typically favor 2-stage liquid propellant rockets with a MIRV payload. However, the improvements made to the R-36 in the RS-28's design have strategic disadvantages. The fact that the rocket carries multiple nuclear warheads means that Russia must store the missile in an underground silo, which makes it an attractive target. Additionally, Russia's preference for liquid fuel limits mobility and requires complex storage, making it an easy target. Additionally, while the RS-28 may not significantly alter Russia's nuclear threat to the United States, it may present risks of destabilization. Missiles equipped with multiple warheads give the advantage to the actor who carries out the first strike. If a single missile launch has the potential capability of destroying 15 targets, as in the case of Satan II, then Russia has an incentive to strike first. However, Russia may have an advantage with its RS-28 missile, but the U.S. can target one missile silo to take out a significant portion of Russia's warhead arsenal. Should the U.S. strike first to protect its targets, we are not to decide, but to avoid an arms race and decrease the destabilizing effect of the RS-28, the U.S. may react to Russia's provocation by seeking de-escalation. Thank you for watching. While you're still here, click on the link appearing on your screen for another interesting video. See you there.